let's welcome Aaron Piepergerdes from Warner Brothers NetherRealm Studio.
Thank you, Jamil. You guys, I couldn't be more excited to be here today to give you a quick look at Injustice 2. Let's dive right into the action here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This is, of course, the sequel to Injustice: Gods Among Us, and one of the things you guys are going to see when we get into the action here is the hyper-realistic level of detail that we've been able to achieve. Let's take a look. Now, as we start the fight here, again, notice that level of detail that I mentioned. This is perfectly suited to these iconic DC characters like Batman and Harley Quinn. So how did we achieve such a visually stunning game? I know there's a lot of developers in the audience today, so we wanted to give you a little bit of insight into our process. Unreal Engine 4 natively provides us with device profiles, which we can use to adjust graphics settings like shadow resolution and bloom on a per-device basis. Now, we've actually hosted this on our online backend so we can make real-time adjustments. All of this is very useful when you have a tendency to design some pretty over-the-top moves like this. Superman is not messing around. Now, Injustice 2 is going to be a very full-featured game when it comes out. There's a lot of variety of modes that the players can experience and a lot of things they can do in this game. One of the things that we want to actually highlight today is what we're calling our gear system. So we'll take a look at this in action. So gear, you guys can think of as customizable costume pieces that you collect as you play the game and equip to your characters. Here we're looking at the base level version of Batman. Notice below him, he's got his pieces of gear. As you collect these and equip them to your character, not only does it change the visual appearance, but it also changes how the character plays. It changes his base stats and abilities. So here we've added all 5 pieces, and notice again, a very different version of the evolved Predator Batman now. So you see the visual difference, but there are also gameplay implications here as well. So let's take a look at a couple other examples. This time we'll take a look at Wonder Woman. So here, the base version of Wonder Woman. And again, as you play the game, you collect the gear pieces. You've got the headpiece, the chest piece, the arms, legs, and her shield, her accessory. Once you've got them all, you can achieve set bonuses, different stats, really upgrading and making this character much, much more powerful. And finally, making his debut here at GDC, of course, is Scarecrow. The idea here is the same. You're going to collect all your gear and equip it, and at this time you have a very different looking Scarecrow. Our artists had a lot of fun making up different looks for these iconic characters. Now let's see this in action. We're going to take a quick look at a second fight, this time with the evolved versions of these characters. You'll see they're much more powerful than what we just saw. Now the visuals are not the only thing that got an upgrade in Injustice 2. Combat is also much deeper this time around. You'll see you can do things like low attacks, high attacks. You can actually dash back away from your opponent and throw projectiles. And with time and practice, players can actually string these different moves together to form some pretty cool combos. Now, of course, in addition to the basic attacks, all the characters also have special moves that they can utilize with really cool custom animations, effects. And again, as they fight back and forth, notice that detail we've been able to achieve, as I mentioned. Now, you guys want to see one more super move before we go? All right, making its debut here at GDC for the first time, this is Scarecrow's super move. Injustice 2 is the culmination of a lot of very talented people's efforts back in Chicago. We couldn't be more excited to be bringing this game to you. Look for it to launch worldwide.